I don't like that. I don't know if they needed to do that. Like, on the one hand, I think that obviously it's like a strong mix-up, but I kind of feel like Wildcard could have played them straight up and just taken a different position 3, and they would have been fine. Well, things are still sitting very even in the mid. RCY does have level 6 at the ready, so need to watch out. And there is that rotation coming through bottom now. Speed in some trouble, so too is Yamsa. Doesn't get out of there. And yeah, they're just going to take the easy kill onto the Chen. And this is actually going to be first blood drawn by Skem, of all people. Accidentally gives that kill over to him.
Oh, and look at this Shopify. They have found a stack here.
Okay.
Qualifier starts working on it, and RCY is like, whoa, hold on, that's our piggy bank.
Yeah, he actually gets a lot of those taken away. Now the torrent comes out, the boat to follow. Bignum tries to dodge, but it won't happen. And so they seal away some of that stack still. Fade needing to dodge away from this. Skem shows up, catches him, and he's gone. We'll see Sturge coming back, but...
And just punches him after, too.
Right. And this basically means you don't have an offlaner, as they're getting set up to go mid and make a big move. Immediately drops the tombstone down. Can they kill it off in time? Motto hits into it. Yopaj still very low. Will he fall? Eventually, yes. But they move in now with the gyrocopter to take down some more of these Chen creeps. Speed is being ran at. Has level 6, but it won't matter. So they take down the Kunkka in exchange for the Undying and the Chen. You can see Wildcard trying to deal with it as up top. They're thinking about going and do find the gyrocopter. Fate is there. Decay has Tombstone back up in a moment. Drops it immediately. Motto starts hitting it. But I think with all the damage coming into him, it's going to be enough for the finish. They get the deny on the Tombstone. Now Skem is here. Fade is going to have to back out. Has stick charges to survive. Well, it's a TP out from RCY.
And good choice. Now, they were trying to make use of this Orchid, so... You know, as you're saying, with the Darkseer not having the options for starting team fights, it is on Yopaj right now.
Nightmare to dodge. The boat still will hit. Does he have enough to take him down? Hand of God out. Tombstone didn't manage to get the catch in time, but they will be right on top of this Kunkka, bringing him down with the Fury Swipes. Yamson doing more than enough damage. The coil there onto 2. Vailama drops down the wall. Now the jump away, managing to get some separation. Bignum has the double ion shell on him. 20 stick charges, tries to back away further. Brain sap to survive. And Divine Llama sending in that Satyr. It's not enough, and he's just going to die for it. Now they move in. Yamsum comes back in, and they get the kill. Oh, man. That was a bold move.
They want it bad right now on this puck. As they head to the Tormentor. Yamsun
going right in for it. They're going to get it before they're able to get there with the rest of the team. They take it down. Tormentor already down, but the Nightmare dodge. Well played. That is a great start to this fight. They jump in. Gyrocopter went on for the Tombstone. He didn't get it. The immediate tip. The turnaround play is huge. Yamson goes down once, but that's the Aegis. He's coming back in just a moment. Fade is still alive. What a great fight that is for Wildcard. They will lose the puck, but this full duration Tombstone means everybody else from Shopify is going to be in a hurt position and maybe even going to get divided. They get him. The Nightmare just in time. And as they bring in the rest of the squad, they're going to take down Divine Llama. Tries to TP out, no luck.
Oh my, I mean, they almost get out with their puck as well. It gets a second Orchid on him in one team fight.
But I think this is literally just Speed's answer to this Darkseer, and I think it's really well put together because you hobble his mana, and once that happens, you're in a world of hurt. Now there is a problem here. Ursa up top. Well, they're gonna Nightmare to save. He had BKB too. Instead, never mind.
Who's in trouble?
Yeah, turn it around, and it's Shopify that are the ones that are hurting. They take down one. Yopaj will throw out that boat, gives himself a little bit of the rum buff, but with Yamsun right on top of him is a dead Admiral.
Hellscream is just on the bottom of the map. Just dropping snakes like this is where we're at, guys.
But now they're going to have to win another big pickoff fight, and I don't think Wildcard are going to give that to them freely.
They got to kill
on
RCY.
the low ground, though. Got to be careful. Okay, the creep breaks the smoke, and now Bignum realizes, okay, they're over here too. Fade sends in another one. The smoke breaks on several more that jump in. They find him, kill him. No shaman in this fight at all. Yamsun is right on top of this gyrocopter. BKB wants to run him down. This gyro is going to fall. Now Skem, the next one on the docket. Everybody is dying. And Wildcard win another huge team fight.
Oh, what an absolute massacre. You know what I love about Ursa as a hero, actually? It makes me realize that whenever I have to play carry, I need to pick this hero. Trying to go high ground versus that thing is a menace, especially when you have poor pushing potential. And of course, Gyrocopter, who's one of the best heroes for just dishing out damage in these clumped up fights. Weird positioning.
Whoa. And Nullified, in trouble, dead. Okay, now we get a Coil and a Yules onto Gyro, who's trying to run away. The Undying right on top of him, pops his own BKB, chasing this guy
excessive.
Down. Yeah, I went a little bit far there. But are they going to go high ground here? I mean, no Darkseer, 30 seconds. He also dropped wall. And he just jumps in, finds him. Waits, gets the Nullifier, why not? Nightmare to dodge the X pullback, gets the Enrage off, and Yansum just walks away from that. They drop down the banner. This should be a set of racks. Like, they don't have bow. They have almost nothing. Again? They jump in, they find the Gyrocopter, might even go for more. No BKB, no answer to this. This one is looking over.
Kill the heroes.
Wildcard.
Oh, look at Yamsun. Look at him. He's giddy. He's like, that was a crushing, dominating performance. Like, again, teams throw going high ground because they do play it safe, because that's how we've been taught to play Dota now. That the high ground, you got to be a little bit careful.
I think that this tells me a lot that at least against this team, you should not go Darkseer first, because, like, okay, Sven maybe is like I think it's actually also very telling that they ban out the Sven. Oh, dangerous into the Bane that has the mana drain, but it's a big pick. Yeah.
Not a lot of other ranged carries left in the pool that they were feeling comfortable with here. Yeah.
Bignum disrupts himself. That was a little bit weird. And is just gonna die. Okay.
Might have been a little misclick action there or something.
Happened top. In the mid, you talked about it. RCY still catching up a little bit, but with this wave coming into Yopaj, it's definitely Yopaj's lane that he's winning right now.
Yeah, he was able to get the first rune. I wasn't expecting it, but he barely got to bottle time. And yep. Maybe some revenge from... No, I can't even get it.
Speed turns. He loses a courier, trying to do what he can to hit onto Divine Llama. Has a blood grenade. The big hit. It's not going to be enough. He didn't get it off. He will start to whittle down, but Divine Llama barely able to live through that.
He doesn't think about denying himself either to the tower. I mean, he bought out and everything. I thought maybe he'd go for it, but doesn't opt for it. And instead, down the bottom lane, Fade gets one onto Skem. So they finally get their first kill, getting one back for the team.
Down bottom, a Nightmare hitting onto Fade. They switch it back over to Shadow Demon, and then a disruption onto Kunkka as Bignum realizes he cannot really do all that much here either. They get an X mark pullback onto Skem. Good damage out. Skem in trouble and dead. Bignum manages to take him down.
That's a walk of shame right there.
Up top,
meanwhile,
Speed
up top
starts to die, but they get the kill into Divine instead.
What?
Oh, man. Nice combo there. Takes him down. Meanwhile, Divine Llama, wait, Speed is on him again. Almost finding enough for the kill. Turns. Oh, but Divine is there with Hell Scream and a tip back the other direction as mid, Yopaj with Skem. Stuff happening all over the map right now. While that is going on in just a farm fest, level 6 on Yopaj means he can bully a little bit more, but Bane, Skem gives him a hit, walks away. There is a Nightmare now, though, and with Yopaj getting that TP rotation, it'll be enough to find and do some serious damage to Fade. Does have the Admiral's Rum, wearing off as he gets phase boots delivered, but they eventually catch him with the shackles too.
Some heavy investments in the idea of stacks right now. It's that could be a good way. Oh, jump in mid onto Yopaj. Hard to get the damage locked in onto a puck, you know?
They do have this Hellscream rotation over, but now they find it with the coil onto Yopaj. Won't be able to get him as he hastes away. Instead, it's going to be a kill onto Hellscream most likely. Bignum does have a disruption, can use it if he needs to. Goes for the jump away, now banished. Do they have enough to kill off this Void Spirit? Yopaj has another jump and he's still wearing out, so
the rune of invincibility strikes again, you know? Well, more kills this game, but kind of a similar energy to the last one, where it doesn't feel like anyone's pushing things too crazy. Nice catch from Yopaj there. Knew he was going to get him on that phase shift.
Yeah. Easy bring down.
That's a good example of the counter of the Void Spirit versus Puck right there.
Talisman coming out soon as a taunt onto Fade, but he is fine.
Proc his run at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lasso. Again, catching on to Skem. Skem goes for the Nightmare and burned down. Will it be enough for the kill? Not quite. They let him live. Or do they? RCY? Still hunting? Thinking about it?
Oh, he wants the grip so bad.
Yeah. Okay. That was unfortunate for Wildcard.
I think that all came from them just abandoning that Bane, being like, oh, it's taking too long, and then it's like, oh, he's probably dead. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, and then there's a second jump. Oh, this is problematic.
Yeah.
This is not good.
So that's the
Tomato's
decision
gaming.
for Tomato instead. Is he says, screw the BKB, I'm going Blink and battling. I mean, the one thing about this is that the Disseminate, as they don't quite get the Nightmare there, that was really close. Oh no, Fade. He did just get Radiance though.
Yeah, I think team can help. No, team's not coming. No, never mind.
I mean, he's got the rum, but the shackles just full control. Very, very annoying. I'm sure Fade eventually goes down.
The old shining AoE damage post chicken, the foul play.
Yamato, he's looking. RCY again. Oh God, does he know how close he is? Oh no, he's done. He's done. Yamato, he gets the kill. The Invis rune. He walked that whole way for the kill with the Invis rune
to try and help taking him down with his BKB being available.
Bignum's 200 gold away from Blink Dagger on this Shadow Demon. And Yopaj, they jump in, not quite there with the silence. They get him the second time. Bignum does have the save, but needs to get in close to do it. But they have the control now onto the Shaman, so Shaman will die. Do they have enough to take down Yopaj? No. Yopaj will live, but Tomato just kills off Fade way down on the south side.
He got caught with a grip and just got blown up.
They're going for Shivas next onto this Void Spirit. They find the Medusa. There it is. Shadow Demon ulti out. Start to hit. Taunted and dead. Medusa in the middle of everybody. Gonna go for the TP out with the Stone Gaze working, but the Hex is there, and Yamsun is in trouble. Speed is nearby. They need the rest of the squad to get here quickly to try and keep her alive. It's not gonna happen though. Divine Llama pairs together. They kill off Yamsun. They're also gonna take down Speed. This game 2 has been all Shopify, and that Medusa kill is a backbreaker. Shopify can easily pick that one up for themselves as they see that it is up, but instead, they're trying to go in for a fight. They decide to go forward onto RCY, jump in, disruption, save. The boat comes out, but it's still going to be RCY dead. So it was a big chump to try and save their puck, but not able to do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, the layering of Yopaj there with the Aether Remnant is creating a problem with these saves. It's essentially the same problem as the Yules, you know?
Right.
It's a quick one. He takes him down pretty fast.
Fade runs into the Bane. They don't pull him back with that Torrent. Shadow Demon ulti onto Skem. Big hit. Is it enough damage though? Doesn't look like it. Disruption save. Only for a moment, though, as Tomato takes down Fade. And they also have Medusa. Yamsun, he turns, he punches, he hits. Doesn't have enough for a kill, though. The combo! They catch both of these heroes with the stun. Now they have the coil, but the grip is there. And Medusa is just being torn asunder. RCY goes for the backlines, can't quite get it, will take down Skem, but you're trading the 4 for everybody at this point. All 5 dead. An absolute clean game of Dota coming out from Shopify.
Yeah, and this is why I love this Bristol too. It sure is. And Tomato, level 25 damage is out and ready to roll. Desperation Smoke coming out. They're looking for their big kill. It's on Llama.
Shadow Demon ulti. Big hits. Look at the damage, though. Look at the damage. Llama dying not that quickly. They do bring him somewhat low, but Yamsun completely out of mana. And GG is called. Shopify take game number 2. We're all evened up. One best of 3 left to play to decide who's going to TI out of NA. And it could be anybody's game, but this was very clearly Shopify. It's a tall ask coming into a best of 5 like this, but still a lot of games left to be played. Again, Tomato 14-0-7. I mean, everybody on this team had just like a pretty freaking good game. The Beastmaster versus Darkseer dynamic goes out. And I think if Llama does not get enable this Ricky to have a good game, I think that Wildcard can maybe just walk all over him with this draft. You are doing something, try and be the most optimal player in the world, and it's cringe. You're just a try hard.
It's just cringe. Dota famously such a relaxed and laid back game. Yo, bro, that's kind of cringe.
Scum is gonna go down.
Oh my god. Skilled boars? Cringe. Yeah. Level 1 boars? Oh my god. I always felt like he was just like next to the creep anyway, so I didn't see a lot of like extra efficiencies or something. It felt like he could have just been Darkseer.
Right. Yeah, and it used to be like a lot better back in the day. Oh, Speed, good job there, doing a lot to connect that creep wave. His Skem is going to go down on the bottom side, so that's 2 deaths now for the Nature's Prophet. And this is something you are not going to see anywhere else. A Nature's Prophet having to walk back from base. He has double Enchanted Mango magic stick. Like, if he wanted to, he could drop the Tombstone here.
People ask, when are we going to see the effects of climate change? Like, look at these migration patterns changing, you know?
And Yamsun just has the freest lane of his life on this troll as they jump in, find it, but then the hit onto 2. Divine Llama also in trouble. He took Vacuum.
Thanks,
the toss to get the kill. Wow. Deliver a free solo kill to the Tiny, why don't you? Jeez. Yeah, this is an early great start for Wildcard.
Okay, Grandmaster Skem maybe going down again here, or at least he's going to lose his carry, one or the other.
Yamato in trouble. Yeah, nowhere left to go. He's getting ran down by this Beastmaster. And Bignum doing what he can to bully. Even gets a deny.
I love
there.
Speed coming through there, too. And this is Troll Warlord. This is the power of this hero, is that he should not need any help in any lane. He threatens kills when he has supports, and he lives when he doesn't have supports. Right. So you get to make these big moves as someone like the Undying. Skem.
Yeah, this is a problem. He's dead again. And the Nightmare to back away. Motto slowed down by the boars, jumps in from Hellscream. They'll summon the little bird, the turn to dodge away. Yamato in trouble, the root, the kill, and now he can turn and fight Hellscream. Face him, don't give him the bonus damage. No bonus damage for you.
Holy.
Another kill.
Some vanquishing happening right now, I tell you. No Sven, but we're still vanquishing people. Skem, do not. Brother.
Dude,
not
he's
5.
fucking dead.
Not 5.
What are you doing? Oh, no. Oh, jeez. 10-1. Blink Dagger at the ready, but not opting to jump forward. And instead, they're just going to let this one go. Yopaj.
Oh, yep.
He's bound.
Bound by the Prowler.
He's in some trouble. They will find this poor old Kunkka. Don't even need the grip right now.
No.
As they're just going to kill him off.
He is the fish in the barrel this time, you know. They're just circling him, making it easy. He's not committing to the build. He's just a tourist.
This is, I think, a dead Ursa Bear. As
that's just like your opinion, man.
Trouble. True. True. It is my opinion. You know, in the lead up to this. That's what's going on.
See, we are an NA team.
Yeah, exactly. Yopaj. Well, they toss him back to Fade. Hello, sir. How you doing? Hellscream. Maybe they're actually in a little bit too far here. Bignum gets himself killed. Fade also in a bit too far, and with the whole team showing up, they're going to take him down. Oh, no, but I don't know if they can deal with the real carry. The dragon is there as RCY kills off Skem again. Fade is going to run his creep away, trying to heal back up RCY, but it's not going to happen. And now Speed
Keep going.
He is also in a bit too far. This is starting to work. It's pretty huge for them if they can make this work, although the dragon punching and Speed him down. Now the zombies chasing after Yopaj, chasing after Divine Llama. It looks like that's going to be the extent of the damage, as they will X Speed. Pulls him back in. Yamson shows up. Slowdown is there. Oh, needs a net. Not going to find it. Although Surge is wearing off shortly. He gets Greaves delivered from Divine Llama. Bignum moves back into position. The slowdown, and there's the grip. They got their man Yopaj just on the low ground, but will it be enough? Yes, they get the root that they need. Bignum starting to die. Needs to get uphill. Getting away. No, not going to happen. Yamson now is in a little bit too far too, so they lose him as well. Wait, this is actually enormous for Shopify, and with Fade coming back in, he actually needs to be a little bit careful with positioning here. Has Roar, drops it onto Divine Llama. The hits keep on coming, and it will be enough with RCY coming for the wraparound. Skem dead again. Nothing new there. But on the other side is going to be the Ursa, who's trying to run away after finishing off that Battle Fury.
They scan. They know he's up here. He's going to get found.
Oh, trying to make his way through. They can wait on the timing for the toss. There it is. And now Speed comes in for the finish. 6-1-8 on this Undying. What a monster.
Let's see, he's getting away with it too. And this is what you gotta do in a game like this.
Right.
They're gonna jump onto Bignum.
Has the Nightmare ready. Okay. And he's fine.
Man, this guy bought Quelling Blade. He's crazy.
There's going to be a TP out from the Ricky, but the Roar, they find the Kunkka also taking down Skem. As Yopaj will be eventually killed.
And I love this Aghanim Scepter from Yamsun. Just seeing it, it's such a good game for it. 561 attack speed. Holy.
All right, Ursa has Blink. This is their last stand here. They got to get something done. They also have Lotus Orb at the ready. Yopaj X found a Fade. Doesn't decide to pull him back. There's the RCY jump connection on to the Kunkka. Grip immediately there, but Bignum going to get jumped by Tomato. He goes down. They don't have buyback on the Kunkka. Vacuum wall. Not really doing quite enough at this point, as another
RCY
avalanche
again.
and another toss back, as Skem will die for the 12th time this game. It is going to be melee
We're making a baker's dozen. He's buying back. Give
another
me
one
more.
The Darkseer again in trouble. Triple kill for Yamsun. And they will head on out after taking 2 sets of racks at 23 minutes. What a freaking beatdown.
This is a tanky troll with that granite golem.
And Divine Llama going to be tossed back and caught, rooted, enfeebled, everything. They drop the boat. Will connect onto nobody. And Fade just walking away from this. They jump onto him, but the Sprout doing some counter synergy there, as it actually kind of keeps the Beastmaster alive. And now another toss on Tomato. They will lose the Beastmaster in the end. Yamsun now turns, starts to hit, immediately breaking the Fiend's grip, but Yamsun is just so strong right now that it honestly does not even matter. They're going to chase forward, looking for a bit more. Now the hit, Tomato in trouble, forced to run away, able to get that surge out of there for a moment. Llama trying to back out will just bring him down, and they will finally be able to close this one out. It looks like at least getting the Mega Creek Scam will go down again. Triple kill for Yamsun. They keep the chase going. Hits now onto Tomato. He is starting to die. Bit by bit, the ultra kill. Yamsun says, get on over here, mister.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to me one more again. It's Speed. You stole it. How dare you? He takes the kill, but it is going to be GG. Wildcard 1 game away from going to TI.
Oh, my lordy. Oh my, they are not celebrating. They're, they're thirsty, they're hydrating, they're taking a deep breath.
And there were like various points where he was almost like his kill participation, I think, was like 90% or 95% through the first like couple minutes of this game, when things started really popping off, which was when it kind of decided everything that was going on. I feel really confident in winning this game.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder is kind of crazy in this one. Nothing stops it. He will go where he wants to go. So they have to be a little wary about that. No chance for a big glimpse back for some damage.
While that's happening up top, Divine Llama and Hellscream were able to get a pull off as they're actually still chasing and trying to do some damage here to Yamato, seeing what more they can make happen. He doesn't have a Photic Shield. Back up for a second. That's first blood. Fade again. Having a great start, and the Night Stalker getting first blood. Wow.
Because this is a HP pool that is absolutely puny on this Terrorblade, and basically when you hit level 6 on Timbersaw, Terrorblade can't play the lane anymore.
Yopaj in some trouble here, trying to get high ground, but they bring over numbers and manage to find themselves that kill and also the Water Rune pickup.
You'd be feeling like it's kind of slipped away right now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, look, Hellscream now in trouble a little bit here, but they turn on the Yamsun with the shackles. He's gonna die. Still stick charges on Yamsun. Oh, gets the kill first.
Yeah, wasn't able to do enough there. Speed does actually have more stick charges, can keep chasing this down. Divine Llama forced to pop his stick, runs away. 10 stack Speed. Oh, he goes down. The DOT, a double kill for this Bat Rider. Level 4 now.
I didn't think he was going to do it. I had hater energy.
I didn't think so either.
I didn't believe at all.
Oh, man. Skem going low, but not dead yet. Now they get the catch onto Bignum, who backs away from this.
2.
I mean, look at this. This is a 1v3 now, and they're winning it.
He's just going to walk away.
Wildcard. He's fine. Like, I don't know. And he's actually, if Divine Llama is not careful, he actually could run into some issues himself. Although maybe he just kills Speed. Yeah, that's pretty good too. But now Yamsun shows up. Ooh, threatening.
Oh, here comes the TP. Bane's coming.
Danger, looking for one, finding him. And there's the glimpse away. So that keeps him fine.
Okay, they got to kill Yamsun. He's not allowed here. This is illegal. Yeah, get him. Chase him out of here. You're not allowed to be under the tower versus a level 7 Timbersaw.
And with nobody coming to help, it's a bit of an issue. Yeah, they bring everybody, and Yamsun will go down. Mid lane, they try to catch on Yopaj, aren't going to be able to. That is what they needed. Take down that Terrorblade. Another one of these games, though, where this like slight lead, it makes me wonder, who's going to come out swinging earlier. This is a big kill if they can get him. Does not have ulti skilled up yet. Tomato will do it now. They wait for him to wear off, and now immediately going to bring down this Abba. Yep. So Fade making good use of his first ulti.
All holding the Rolling Thunder the whole time, too, in case any rotations came through. Bignum trying to set up in the mid lane as well, potentially, but... All right, Fade is just going to... Did they just twin-gated past each other?
Wow.
They went through
and Devi is dead
time.
Because of that.
Because
Hellscream thought that they were... Oh, no.
It was like Freaky Friday. They just, like, switched sides the same moment.
And now they get Yopaj in the mid lane too. He's dead. They lose both of those cores and they see the stacks.
Because he was trying to scout for this exact move. He's trying to protect his Timbersaw.
This is really bad for Shopify. If they lose these stacks now too, I mean,
they don't know. Wait, they don't. Oh, no, they didn't see them actually.
No, they only. Well, I thought they saw the big one, but
I mean,
maybe they also
they don't have enough.
Yeah, they can also just like deny them getting them by taking down this tower. Yeah.
Fade, remember, he has this Orb of Corrosion as well here, so versus this Timbersaw as well, we might see that come into play.
He's going. Hellstream in some trouble. Aphotic Shield is out, but Bignum is already there, so that is going to be one dead hero. The Hex is out. Not going to be enough to stop this, although they're moving in with Void Spirit, and now they catch and kill on the Bane. They haven't been able to bring down. Well, they finally get him now, the Shaman. Batrider trying to play his way out of this one. Will be able to juke out and actually escapes. Holy. Fade, you need to be careful. Divine Llama is coming, but they come in with RCY now. Fade trying to get out of there, barely backing away, but he runs out of ulti form, and Speed getting chased by Devi has Chakram back up, but he hides away in his little corner, and that keeps him alive.
He's gaming.
Oh,
it's
but RCY.
Speed.
They find RCY, but is RCY just going to kill Yopaj? Trying to get the right angle on him. Now on to Devi.
He has no TP.
And RCY just says, I'm out of here.
Yeah, so he's got to just roll out.
Wait, are they going to kill Devi? Are they going to try to go for Devi here?
I mean, they have no lasso, like.
But they have grip.
This will still be hard, won't it?
Yemson kills Skev, but Speed has a lot of damage. Oh my God, he goes down. He does get the kill first.
Okay.
Wow. And that's when a lot of this stuff stops working. But the flip side to that, the danger, the flame break, just barely off the mark, not clipping him, and they'll get the Abba instead, who does not have an ulti up and ready. Is Divine Llama going to run back in here right now? Speed gets him. The lasso's there. And now with Bignum, the Sunder from Yamsun to save the day. It's a team effort. It's a team effort.
Once your carry is sundering, I believe.
Oh.
They have become one. They have become the Borg.
All right, 6K gold lead. Smoke up now from both
Finally,
squads.
a hot tub interview.
Exactly. It's Ken.
Jenkins and Ambrant.
As Yopaj will be found and killed. Not a chance in the world. Skem also going down. And can they find another? Health Scream on the back foot. The dude is dying. And just like that, 7-20.
Oh, they're getting their vision. They're playing aggressive, just like last game, really. Very similar styles and ideas, and they're just not getting countered by Shopify. They're going to try and group up. They're going to try and bait somebody and get a fight off of it. And that fight might start on Divine Llama. Then this is not a jump. There's a shield.
Tomato's right there. Immediately takes it out. But can they kill off any of these heroes? Well, RCY is rolling back and forth through it. Finds the supports. Yopaj a little bit forward. This is an okay fight for Shopify. Although now they lose the Disruptor. That makes it a little bit worse.
I mean, they have 2 resonance. I think you got to try. This is your best chance.
They're looking, they're hunting, they break the ulti immediately. That's the start. Now the jump, Terrorblade, 4-staffed away. The sleep is there onto Divine Llama, passes it back over. Yemsun gets the Sunder. No! He stays alive. Divine Llama doing everything he can to make this work. Well, at the same time, they're hunting the backlines. Fade, RCY hunting onto Hellscream, but RCY is also going to go down. Divine Llama, big hits, misses the chain there by virtue of the Firefly, but still, some signs of life.
You could have gave him Darkseer, but you gave him his Timbersaw. What does he do? He gets his face in there.
Like, Bane is rushing to this Acronym Scepter. It'll be tough to see.
Yeah, especially because he also wants the Yules now, so he gets jumped on by Hellscream and just snaked up, not messing around.
Glimmer to try and save his life. He's under there. Fade moves in. Bane actually living. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bignum's alive. Oh, he finally goes down. Yopaj comes in for the finish, and Divine Llama takes down Speed. Fade does kill Skem. But again, trading supports for support. They're hunting, looking, spotting him. Yopaj sticking around a little bit longer. Jumps down to the low ground.
Remember, he's got
They
the
will
Lincoln,
pop
so
the ulti, and they're on him. Silence is there. Can't get away. They break the Lincolns and have them now as the grip is out. Oh, the save, it's not enough. And now Tomato is in too far. They're going to come in too late with Divine Llama. Oh, man. Yamsun gets a little bit of a separation now. And they turn, try and hit. Bignum in some trouble. They're slowing down Divine Llama, keeping him kited. They will kill off Bignum. Can they do more? No more roll coming from RCY, but they're still thinking about chasing. Yamsum immediately there on Yamato. Good damage out from Fade, finds the kill on the Skem, and now it's a silence keeping them at bay. Fade thinking about going back in again as Divine Llama is already being brought down fairly low, but they won't chase anymore for that Timber, who is now the highest net worth in this game.
Does it again there. It's just Scrooge McDuck over there, man. 100 GPM Animitis. Whoa. All right, big item. The Scotty versus Timber.
Jump, high ground, finds him. Disruptor. Almost immediately dead as the BKB comes out. RCY bouncing back and forth.
Skem.
The bottom side.
Hell screen.
They're doing good damage to Tomato, who is kind of in no man's land. And there's the grip. Does Devi go in? Can he even really take this fight? Speed still chasing, looking, hunting, wanting to find somebody to target. Yamsun getting hit by Divine Llama with the BKB going, but his entire rest of his team is gone. Sunder's Bignum now ready to walk away. Will be able to find a double kill, but can Devi get out? He does not have that much help at the moment, but Yopaj ready to jump in a second. The Scotty, though, the damage is there, and finally, they find a way to take down Divine Llama.
Yopaj trying to game here on them, but Speed jumps in.
And Hunting, can they get him? He actually jumps forward, tries to take down RCY. It's a triple kill for Yamsun.
Oh, they went for it. They went for a big play on that one, and they got punished hard, and that's going to finish off that Basher now, too, which is really the thing that they are missing the most is just a little bit more control.
It is going to be Aegis into the hands of Terrorblade now, and almost a completed BKB. As RCY actually getting caught now, Static Storm is down, so they will kill the Pango. Okay. Skem getting a little bit of retribution finally, but that's a BKB from Fade. And he'll escape.
No shard on Yamsun. I just realized as well. Okay, that was a little bit scary. Close. And unlucky.
Yeah. Lasso.
All right.
Skem. And we'll get that kill. Yopaj has to back away. Wait a minute. They're collapsing on this, though. Yamsun kind of in a precarious spot. The Hex is there. The control comes out. Do they have any extra save? Yamsun turns, beats him down. Does have Sunder at the ready. Yamsun tries to get out of there. No! He's not going to be able to do it. That's Aegis down. Can they kill him a second time? Night Stalker is coming in from very far away. That is the BKB and now the runaway. He does have TP. So opting to stick around right now. I mean, he could have turned this. They're deciding to take this fight. Now he hits onto Yopaj. Good damage out. Can't quite get the kill, though. And with RCY rolling, it is looking like a problem and a dead Terrorblade. He could have TP'd out of there. RCY is going to die a second time to Static Storm, and Fade just has to get the hell out of here. Am I crazy? Did they have something to break the TP?
So Tomato just sitting there for no good reason. I think it's not coming back for a while.
They're walking
here we
up.
go. There's no forward vision here. They don't see anything. There's Tomato. How do you jump him, though? Is there any silence? What are we doing? There it is. There's
silence. The control. They also find that Shaman. Needs to run away. RCY still bouncing around, but no Shaman at the start of this fight. Devi, he is on to the Terrorblade. Terrorblade gets pushed to the low ground. Now they Nightmare and leave him alone. Skem stuck up on the high ground. Fade starts to beat into him, but gets over the top and gets away. No more Bane. Devi Llama trying to deal with this Bat Rider, but Bat pops the BKB and now backs away. Buybacks coming in mass and immediately TP out. But the Abyssal, they found the Terrorblade. Oh, TB in some trouble. Now they have to fight as they've got him under control. Nowhere left to run. Thankfully for Wildcard, they do have buyback on Terrorblade at this point.
That could be something. I didn't think about that. The Fade Pure Cloak, maybe that's what does it, you know?
Okay. They've got double. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What the hell?
He got slept alone. I don't know.
All right, they're going high ground.
All right.
Wards
still here.
down. Speed there. Do they go? Flame break, push back. Thinking about it. Get the BKB, but pulling him in.
No way.
Where's the
Ain't
save?
no way.
They're not
Ain't
nearby.
no way.
And then the lasso. Oh no, Divine. Not like this. Not like this. It shouldn't be like this. It can't be like this. Wait a minute. Yes, it is. Another interrupt. The chase down and the kill. They get him. And now Yo punches it too far. They got a little too greedy, but they do get the megas. But the problem is...
No, there's not. There's mid-racks. There's still mid-racks.
Oh, they do. Oh, my God. Are they aware?
There's also silver here.
Oh, Trent, we've seen this before in TI qualifiers. Team going for the all-in play. It has sometimes not worked, and sometimes it does. There's the batch. The Static Storm is down. Do they have the damage to kill off Yamsa? No. The Nightmare save is there, and he's living. They take down the Disruptor. And RCY in pretty far. You cannot overextend right now as the buybacks come out. Wildcard will retreat.
And Divine Llama going to save his. He does not want to create a win condition of dying.
Take down the racks, and they get some of it. Oh, out on the map. Fade. Are you going to be okay out here, buddy? They find him. Abyssal Blade, BKB, run away. Do they have any way to kill this guy? He glimpsed and pulled back, and Static Storm down. Yeah, he is dead. Does have buyback though,
and also has neutrals now too. So
creeps that are coming out, they're kind of staying a little bit even in net worth. Like the lead is not ballooning that much, and in fact RCY spots Skem. Oh, Skem, poor old Skem, as he is gonna die now. Wait, did they find more? Hold on, Divine Llama nullified, bashed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. They get it, the silence is there, but now the lasso, the control, the right clicks coming through the Terror Wave. Divine Llama is immortal. You cannot kill this Timber Saw. All the saves coming out from the friends. Yamsa throws out another round of the Terror Wave, but there it is, the Static Storm, and they take down the Terror Blade. That's a double buyback immediately. They know what's coming, and they find him. Fade is there, gets caught, gets killed. Yo, and you know what's crazy about that? They used everything on Terror Blade. He does not have meta. Oh wait, no, he does. He has a backup. Never mind. They're actually just taking the tower, and when they do this to the throne, there also is equally not an answer.
All right, here we go.
Starting to go forward. Static Storm down, in trouble, but Nightmare gets RCY to the far side, but the throne exposed and being hit. 76 minutes, and we have been waiting for this moment, and there is just not enough in the world, it feels like, to stop the pressure. Divine Llama moves on in. They hit the throne. We are going to a game number 5. Shopify even up the series.
Oh, look at the reaction there.
So solid. I mean, that's really what you want. Like this full game series to go the distance, and it very much is either team's game. I don't know if I would say that one team has necessarily played better than the other. Interesting.
I mean, Yopaj professionally, 197 Ember games.
Yeah.
His Pango, 54. I mean, still a lot, but not crazy. Mr. RCY.
Fade. Oh, going for the sneaky wraparound. So if they battle for this one, this might be 3 runes here to start. And yeah, Divine Llama in some trouble. 3 bounty runes and first blood for the Invoker. Oh, baby. It's happening.
Really? I couldn't see their text. Are they muted?
Interesting. Maybe. I might as well. I think I do also. I tend to have a lot of players muted. As up top. Ooh. Yamsun moves in, uses that first meta, and gets the kill on the Hellscream. Not bad.
He's playing on one of the teams in NADCL Season 8, and he played as Invoker.
Getting chased down by Fade. Keeping the damage going. Waveform forward, but Fade gets the kill. And now Tomato moves on over. They want to get this Tombstone kill, and actually Bignum gets a decent angle on it. Fade is going to be able to walk away, and they get the gold.
Nice. That's boots. 125 gold. Yeah. He's going for the game, you know. He just wants to farm this up, get his one big item, feel really cool. He's gonna get gone on now though. Speed baiting
Do they
here.
have enough? No, not really. They'll go for Hellscream instead, the easier kill. But an easy one going their direction. Yamsun, the one that picks up the last touch. 2-0-1 on the Terrorblade with top CS in the game. He is already, what, almost 1,000 gold ahead of his opponent.
What a rotation here,
Carrion. I don't know if they can do this. Yeah, in fact, Devi Lama needs to be careful with his positioning. Gets pushed back in. The shards are going to block him off. How much damage do they have to take him down? Devi Lama in trouble and dead, and Yamsun getting chased down by Tomato and Scam, but now they show up with RCY. He moves in with the haste rune. Good damage out. Speed in trouble, will end up falling, but now Scam with the cold snap and the right clicks. A huge win as Yamsun just gets kill after kill delivered to his lane.
Okay, that's a wild one.
Yeah. Man,
as mid lane, Yopaj getting really low, but he's baiting. Has his shaman on the high ground, but do they have the damage?
Well, maybe. Bignum is there with the snowball save. Pulls him into it right at the last second. But RCY, he gets away. No, they managed to get him. That sentry were just barely keeping vision. Oh, what a huge play from Hellscream and Yopaj. Speed.
Okay, so while that happened, and
TP in the brew.
Okay, the brew. He's got level 6. This could be good.
They go for it. Yamsun, I think they just need to let him go. This is a really hard fight, but maybe they can go for some type of a snowball play. He does have Sunder. Maybe that's something you can do there. Tries to make the move, not going to happen. And now they're kind of in a little bit far. Do you fight it? Do you not fight it? It all feels a little bit weird. And now Speed is also in trouble. Wildcard throwing away some of this advantage that they had. And will manage to get out with the rest of the team. Right.
But Yopaj is just kind of farming it up a bit.
Look at this wraparound. Speed level 6. Bignum is there. They spot Hellscream. Go for a kill. Lasso out. And that is an easy catch onto Hellscream. Devi Lama trying to get away. They do not have Lasso. Scam up on the high ground.
Split in 10.
Drops the tombstone. How much damage do they have? They're going to have to... Well, if they go on him and drain his mana, but has stick charges, interrupted, needs to get out of there, pops the ulti, and that gets him away. Morphling turns, wants to fight, but Morphling very low on mana. Nowhere left to go. Waveform, he doesn't have enough for it. They're chasing down and killing Tomato. So while the split is happening, they're going to lose their morph, and... Well, honestly, they're buying enough time that Devi Lama comes out of the split, and Speed, he walks away for now, getting some separation between him and Devi. Where is the rest of the squad? They need some help. And he gets Speed Gaming! Yo, it's your boy! They got him!
It's in the name!
He's so strong! Now Yopaj comes back in, Sunstrike, level 1. Not often that good, but that time it was enough. Bignum is going to be the one left behind, as at 12 minutes we get a 3K gold lead. All right, Halberd done on Bristleback, and like you said, RCY 30 gold away from a Midas. As
Morphling? 360 HP?
What?
He just popped like a balloon!
Holy... What was that? Already Fade is away. RCY is going to drop the level 1 meatball. Already threw out a tornado. Now he's in trouble. Does he get pushed up to the high ground? No. RCY kind of playing himself here and ends up getting punished. That's a bad death.
Now he's starting to get it on.
Looking, hunting. Yopaj.
Oh,
nice.
That was not it.
Get him.
I thought he had canceled the roll up, and then he had not. Then he was just on top of him.
Yeah. Walrus Punch on the Hellscream. Moving in with Terrorblade. Yamsun there. Hey, no roll.
Yeah, I'm not scared.
Be a little careful there. Skem shows up. No tombstone.
Okay, they have split. They're popping it. He's just going in. Devi Lama's trying to farm a Radiance off this fight. Give him some gold.
They kill one of the Brewlings. Yamsun still living, gets lifted for the moment. Tornado, big tornado with the EMP burning all that mana. Hellscream dies. Fade still low, but not dead yet in the turn of the hit. Tomato goes down. Yamsun with the kill, and suddenly it's working. Sunstrike hits onto Yopaj, a couple more punches, and the slowdown. He has a shield crash to get away. Has a swashbuckle soon, but it's not soon enough.
7-1-4.
Kill.
He is the big gun. They need him desperately in these fights, but he's wave farming in. He's just finding himself dead.
And now Divine Llama, suddenly he's in trouble too. RCY running him down, the Invoker player, but Hellscream shows up trying to save his buddy, but the snowball moving. Bignum found him, killed him, got him good. And RCY backs away from Hellscream. Oh, these kills, they try and go for one after another, and they just fall apart a little bit. Shopify slightly grasping at straws here to make stuff happen.
He has a Radiance. Invoker is close to BKB, but doesn't have it. This is your best chance at a fight win. Despite it being into the Aegis, they're going to try to ignore the Terrorblade and kill everybody else.
Batrider is not there. They go immediately. Find RCY. Does not have a way to escape from this one. A big fight win as they kill that Invoker. Lift up onto Bristleback now. Terrorblade in a weird position, but Fade, he's too hard to fight through this Bristleback, I think.
They can just ignore him. Ignore the Terrorblade.
Bignum ready to go with some save. They pull back in Yamsun, try and keep this pressure on, and they eventually kill him off.
That's good. Just leave.
They want to go for more. Jump in. Bignum right there. Going to get the Walrus Punch. Has the save if they need it. Snowball about to go out. But they stop any extra aggression and
that's
ready to start to chase.
To fight that.
Fade goes in and they get that kill. And now actually, if Divine Llama's not careful, he needs to run too. Jump forward, Walrus Punch misses, but the shorts! It catches both of them! Oh, it's amazing! Now they move in, Morphling, Tomato, this is what he farmed for. Does he have enough though? In the end, he takes down one. Couldn't get the Bristleback though. And almost connecting there onto speed. They do burn through the Aegis at the very least. Still looking for a jump, speed just out of range of that Blink Dagger from catching somebody. Tomato a little bit close too. They roll in with Yopaj. Ready to find that backline. Hex now onto Bristle. Still not that much damage done. Yopaj starts getting hit, but the tornado lift up is there. Burning down some mana, and there it is. He catches them on Yopaj, and that is godlike on Yamsun, who by the way does have Thunder, but he can't get it up. He takes him down the Hex. Hellscream with the save at the last second. What an absolute clutch jump from that Shaman.
Oh,
they will lose a lot on their buildings, but they take down that Terrorblade.
I think I'm watching out for RCY just lurking through this map. They have Ob Sentry combos, so they're going to try and use to catch this Invoker moving through. That could be the way that they catch him, like maybe feeding a little bit. Again, another Sentry laid down here. They're trying to find where he initiates, but can they actually punish it is the question. Oh, he doesn't get the low ground.
Got him caught. Tornado lift up. Snowball right there. Has the Walrus Punch for after the fact. All out of mana, all out of life. Tomato, nowhere to go. And Trent, the other thing to watch for is Roche is about to respawn.
Oh, it's so fast. It was instant.
It is a quick one.
And there's still a giant wave coming in up top here with a catapult. Another wave to boot after. They're going to follow behind it. Show me the tornado.
Shopify, can you stop this at all? They go into the meta form. Start to hit away. Lasso is there with the Force Staff. Got him caught and Undying dead. They cannot stop this pressure. Yopaj rolls through, trying to do what he can. Hellscream looking for that backline, wants a jump. Brew, he gets caught, he gets brought down and killed. Forces that buyback, and Hellscream completely out of position now is going to go down. A triple kill for Yamsun. As eyes set, they'll force these buybacks. Do still have the brew split, but they start to spam out abilities. It looks like Yamsun's still fine at the moment. They just do not have the damage to deal with this Terrorblade.
Now Tomato.
That's Morphling caught. Tomato gets up to the high ground. Can he manage to escape from this one? The Sunder to keep himself alive, and they do manage to get out on Tomato, but to no avail. They are still running away from this Terrorblade, although they did manage to get another kill. Divide doing work. Wait a minute. Divide Llama on this brew, making things function, but the hits coming from Fade, all the minus armor in the world, comboing together to take this Brewmaster down. The Sunstrike, the exclamation point to end his life.
Hellscream going to stay on the high ground.
28,000 gold lead.
And then he did more from the TB because he can just do it off the illusions. Now he's going in. He's got his Manta. They're going to try and find some sort of play, but it's a shield rune TB right now.
Oh, and then they jump in and try and find him. Now immediately Hellscreen in a worse position. Tomato gets pulled down to the low ground. Can't wait for him in. Can't get into this fight. They're rolling around with RCY, trying to do whatever they can at all. Excuse me, with Yopaj trying to do what they can at all. But it's not enough.
Manta? They're trying to get Tomato.
Got him. The lasso. They find the Morphling. He will fall.
Lyrical.
And with him, the hopes. The dreams of Shopify as Wildcard are closing this game out. Wildcard take down everybody.
It's game 5. There's no help.
Eyes on the prize.
He's waving goodbye.
Running in, forcing them away, and it is going to be Wildcard taking the North American region slot as they move in, hit the throne. There is not enough left in the world to stop this pressure from coming on in. For one of these players, they've been waiting for 13 years to get to TI. For a lot of them, they were like 4 years old when that happened. And it is going to be Wildcard moving on from the North America region. Look at how they're hyped. They're throwing headphones. They're all over the place. Oh my God. TI players, all 5 of them. What a hell of a performance across the board. The drafting, I think that there were multiple times where their drafting really stood out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Now it's very, very impressive stuff here. And